What you see here is a Vikings cemetery born out of a Halloween thought that's done every year in some form, but this year it's the Vikings. It's been a while since we've been good, and so I figured we'd make a cemetery. It started off with one ship sinking, my skeleton crew. That turned into the band that I had last year, the Bone Shakers. They rocked last year, so I had to bring them back. But they needed some friends, and so we brought in the Vikings. Scary as hell. How you doing? As the Viking ship sails to doom, once again, we find ourselves entering the Minnesota Misery Cemetery. Must be Troy Williamson. It's the first thing I notice when I walk into the cemetery is, the first thing you think of is when you hear about the Vikings is the 4 Super Bowl losses. Got a trophy for each one of them. Everybody certainly remembers this one. This is referred to as the whiskey bottle game. After losing 2 Super Bowls in a row in 74 and 75, 74 and 75, this was our team at the old Met in the first playoff game. The refs jobbed us. After in closing seconds at the old Met Stadium, Drew Pearson pushed off and Nate Wright got the game-winning touchdown as a crazed fan threw a whiskey bottle at the ref, knocked him out, and forever doomed our franchise. That's not the whiskey bottle, but I've been told that it was from the upper deck and it clunked him right on the head, and he was out cold. And ever since then, we will never win another game for whatever reason until we can break that curse. Somehow we got to figure it out. Let's move on. 87. Guess what happened in 87? Tommy Kramer's greatest season ended with a bad pass to Darren Nelson, who probably could have or should have caught the ball. We'll never know if he would have crossed the goal line anyways. And we all know this one. This is the biggest heartbreak for me. Denny Green's biggest failure, biggest brainless move. This is the one that hurts the most. Denny Green chose to take that damn knee. With 30 seconds left, 35-yard line or so with 2 timeouts. Highest scoring team in NFL history that went 15-1 at the Dome. Home field advantage. He chooses to take a knee. Team didn't show up. We were playing Hollywood on the sideline. I don't even need to talk about this one. It's pretty embarrassing. Here's our old friend Les Stecco. His wife Tess Stecco. Worst record and season ever. Bud Grant came out of retirement for 1 year to save our ass. There's Les Stecco's brain, by the way. Nice. Way to go, Les. This is the people that got rid of the old Met, gave us the Metrodome, one of the crappiest stadiums ever. Met Stadium had the greatest parking, great fun. Dome, no parking, no fun. Bandwagon fans, good or bad, you either bleed purple or just go away. Your team is like your babies. You might look like that one day, but someday we might win something that means something. Let's scroll through the rest of this place. Here's the extra guitars for the band. Some good news here in Viking land. These are some of the good things we did, and we've went through that. Sweet Home Minnesota song written to Skinner music. There's our band. Our ship. And we come back around as we leave the cemetery and pay tribute to our rivalries, the Bears and the Lions and the Packers and the Bears and the Lions and the Packers and the Bears, oh my, and the Lions and the Packers and the Bears, oh my, the Lions and the Packers and the Bears. Oh my, it's the Lions and Packers and Bears. That looks pretty cool. What do you think? Especially the Packer guy. There's the big scene. It's pretty big, isn't it? Most of the yard is covered up.